Hello, and thank you for taking the time to take a look at the Trade Coin Club overview. My name is Adam Russell. I'm the owner of Global Resource Broker, and I've actually recently had the opportunity to take advantage of an amazing trade platform that has been designed to leverage cryptocurrency. And those of you that don't know about cryptocurrency or don't know about Bitcoin, which is really a revolution that's happening right now in the next, I would say, in the next 6, 7 years, you're going to realize that right now it's kind of like when you first heard about the internet. You didn't know what it was going to be like, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, but it's a part of your everyday life. Well, the same thing's going to happen with blockchain, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin. So, what I want to do is I want to kind of tell you a little bit about the history of the Trade Coin Club. And so what it is, it's actually a membership. It was created to really revolutionize the trading market of digital coins. So what they've done is they've actually been able to take advantage of a multi-billion dollar market that's really been created. As a matter of fact, right now it's probably about a $20 billion market, of which about 18 billion of that is actually in Bitcoin. Now, even though it seems like a small market worldwide, there's a tremendous amount of money being made with trading in regards to day trading and algorithm trading. And the key point is that we're able to have you participate at 3 different levels of risk. So you don't have to have any skill in regards to trading or being a day trader to be involved in the club. Now, what is trading? See, so when you trade something, so let's say you're going to trade Apple stocks. So you would buy a stock on the stock market for $100, and let's say we're going to buy 100 stocks of Apple stock at $100 each. And for the day, it goes up to 105. Just as an example, it could be any stock. And that went up to 105, so the extra $5 times 100, you made $500 profit for the day. Now, realize that you put in $10,000 because 100 times 100 stocks is $10,000, but you made $500 profit for the day for that investment. As an example, that's really how you actually trade on the stock exchange, as an example. Now, this is just an example of some famous traders. In the history of time, there's been many traders that have made a lot of money trading. In a single day, George Soros made over $1 billion. Although, in regards to the actual stock market, back in the day, back in the 1920s, in 29 and in the 30s, Jesse Livermore, he was actually a mathematician, considered one of the fathers of quantitative investments. He figured out how to leverage quantum computing and understanding how you can actually take mathematics and create wealth on the stock market. And then, of course, you got Jim Simmons, who they know him as Jim. He's historic because he actually was the first one to start to short stocks. And that happened in 1929. So when you think about it, he actually realized that you can make money on stocks going up, but you can also make money when stocks are going down. And so let's talk about how trading started. It started way back when with more of a barter. You might have a goat or a milk, and I might have a piece of pottery or a piece of gold, and I would trade what I have for what you have, and that would be a trade between two different people. Then we went to the 20th century, and now we had stocks. We had companies that were trading a piece of their growth or their profits or even their dividends in stocks, and they would trade between each other on the trading floor in the New York Stock Exchange, as an example. And now we're in the 21st century, and it's the time for trading of digital currencies. And we're going to go into that in much more detail in just a couple minutes. So let's talk about the history of cryptocurrency and where it actually came from. Now, I actually did a video in regards to the entire understanding and the background of Bitcoin from the beginning until now. I also encourage you to watch a couple of videos if you want to get a really good understanding of Bitcoin. One is the rise and rise of Bitcoin, which was done in 2013. And just this year in 2016, the beginning of the year, they have Banking on Bitcoin. There's 2 major movies about Bitcoin, give you a great history on Bitcoin. But in the meantime, I want you to understand where it came from. So in 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto put out a white paper and created the blockchain in Bitcoin. That was the beginning, right? And when it started, it actually took a little time before it got commercialized. The way it got commercialized is in 2010, somebody actually finally got a trade of value, and it was somebody out of Florida that actually asked, "Hey, look, will somebody buy me a pizza and I'll pay you 10,000 Bitcoins?" And sure enough, he got two Papa John's pizzas. That was the beginning of a trade of value. At that time, this is in 2010, one Bitcoin was worth 10 cents. Now, at the date of when this presentation was put together, which was only about a month ago, because right now it is actually in February of 2017, this was done just at the end of 2016, it was at 750. As of today, it is actually over $1,000 a Bitcoin. And what is today? Today is actually February the 6th. So if you had invested $100 in Bitcoin back 6 years ago when it first started, based last year it had been worth $750,000. This year it would be worth $1 million for only $100 in Bitcoin. That's to give you an example how much it has increased in value over that time frame. Now, let's talk about cryptocurrencies. So a lot of people barely know about Bitcoin, but what you don't know, there's over 740 traded actual cryptocurrencies. So they call those alternative coins. And before I got involved in TradeCoin Club, I've already mined and worked with a lot of these different currencies, such as Ethereum and Dash and Steam and Monero. I've known about these currencies. And so these are the top 10 of the 740. Now, they sometimes will fluctuate in the top 10, top 50. There's different cryptocurrencies, but typically the top two are usually Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I will tell you that all of these have specific reasons why they are growing, why their market share as well as their value are continually growing. But one thing I can tell you is that Bitcoin, by a lot of experts' predictions, could easily surpass anywhere from 2 to 5,000 at the end of this year, just based on the market demand, the market share for Bitcoin in general. Now, what TCC has been able to do is they've developed specific software that allows them to do algorithmic trading with cryptocurrency. So the traders can upload daily into the system, which maintains a high precision of all transactions, allowing members to gain throughout the most operations that can be done in that day. So in essence, they're putting money in Bitcoin and they're purchasing multiple different cryptocurrencies, which have volatility. They go up and down all the time. Just like a day trader would trade stocks, you have a day trader with utilizing computer systems that are doing many, multiple hundreds of thousands, if not millions of transactions throughout the day, up and down, and they're making money on the losses and the gains depending on how they are leveraging the system. So what does our system do? It actually makes millions of microtransactions every second, which would be humanly impossible to do. But understand, algorithm trading has been done for a long time, and there's been a lot of different software systems out there. We happen to use one of the best software in the market, and we have top traders that are trading with this software. And what it does, it allows members to generate profit every second of every hour of every day, and they don't put all their coins in risk because they actually put a stop loss button in place, which basically allows you to have a minimum amount of loss so you don't lose everything if there was ever an issue with the market. So how do they do it? So as I said, there's more than 700 digital currencies, but they always will take the top 10. And so they're going to start trading in the morning, and they're going to trade throughout the day. So this is just kind of an example that they used Bitcoin to buy Dash, which is one of the other cryptocurrencies out there. And over throughout the day, you can see the price of Bitcoin and the amount of money that was going in and out. It's showing that it's been going up, it's going down, it's going up and going down. But at the end of the day, you're ending up with a profit for the day based on how much you put in to the end of the day. And you're just doing small transactions throughout the day. So throughout that day, you're actually putting money in and you're watching the volatility of the stock market up and down, and you're able to make money of the cryptocurrency in the trading software. Now, we are able to take advantage of that as a member. So how do you get involved as a member? Well, there's 3 different levels of membership. Number 1, you can come in as an apprentice. What's an apprentice? That is anyone that puts in 0.25 Bitcoin or BTC up to 0.99 BTC. And that you're going to put into your own wallet that can be traded inside of your back office. Now, if you want to go in as a trader, then you put in 1 BTC up to 4.99 BTC. And then, of course, as a senior trader, you can do 5 BTC and above. Now, understand that the system is designed that you're going to be part of the membership, and the membership actually costs 0.05 Bitcoin. So just know, on top of whatever the amount of Bitcoin that you are purchasing, as an example, if you were to get 0.25 BTC that you're going to be putting into the system, you would actually put in an additional 0.05, which so you'd put in a total of 0.30 Bitcoin to be able to be at the apprentice level beginning. And the same applies for each individual level. Now, as an offer, the way that the system is designed is that you get to enjoy all of the software and the ability that it's able to trade, and they're leveraging your principal. They're going to leverage the principal for a period of time, basically under a what we call a contract. And if you try to pull your principal out prior to the contract period end, they will hold 50% of the principal. And any commissions that'll be deducted up to that date. And so, what are the contract periods? So the contract is, if you put in as an apprentice, you would have a contract of 8 months, and they would give a stop loss of, you would not be able to lose anything less than 0.35% for any particular day of trading. And like I said, it goes up and down every single day. And that's only at a worst case scenario if the market were to crash, as an example. As a trader, you would have 12 months of the contract. And again, you would have a stop loss of a little bit higher. So it's 0.40 for the day. And then, of course, as a senior trader, you're at 12 months for the contract and 0.45 for the day. Now, understand that every 4 months, they're going to take 25% of the gains, of whatever the gains are, and they're going to keep those in the system. Now, note that the system is going to trade Monday through Friday, and it compounds all the trades throughout the day, making liquidation available once a day. Now, the contract term also says that if you earn 5 times your money, and just to state that is pretty powerful, but once you've earned 5 times your money, it obligates you to renew the contract. So as an example, if you put in 25 Bitcoin as an example, you would then have, if you earn 5 times, if you had 125 Bitcoin, you would then put 25 back in. Or the same thing if you had 5 Bitcoin and you got to 25, you would put 5 back in as just to renew the contract for another 8 or 12 months. And so that really concludes the section in regards to trading, earning profits. You know, we can't put any income disclaimers out there in regards to what you can or can't guarantee from a trading perspective. We can tell you that historically they're trading at somewhere around 1% a day that they are actually earning on their trades. Now, the key is that obviously it's based on the risk level. So there's going to be different levels of risk that you can set the system at. And of course, we encourage you to get back with the person that shared this information with you, and you could determine what risk level you would decide in regards to your particular investment. And so whether you put in 0.25 Bitcoin or as much as 5 Bitcoin or more, it's really up to you. And I always want to put a disclaimer in that in regards to trading, you want to do what's comfortable for you and what you feel is discretionary. Discretionary meaning it's money that you could afford to lose, or you would have invested if you were going to buy real estate or you're going to buy stocks. It's basically very similar to that. And so make sure that you feel comfortable with the investment, whatever size investment that is. It's going to be relative to your position. Now, for those of you that are just going to invest in the program, fantastic. We'd love to have you as a member. That's great. Now, those of you that want to earn some money by just referring some other people, and or building an organization of people that are referring other people, and basically it's referral-based marketing, you want to continue watching the presentation. Those of you that do not, we thank you for taking the time today. Love to have you as one of our investors, as a member in the organization. Now, as a direct referral, just like an affiliate plan, you're able to earn 10% of whatever the amount is in Bitcoin. And by the way, everything is paid out in regards to commissions and compensation in Bitcoin. There is going to be very soon, they're going to roll out a MasterCard or Visa that'll allow you to be able to have your compensation put right on there and you can actually get compensated directly. But in the meantime, you're going to, regardless of what level you're at, you are going to get 10% of the amount that somebody invests in regards to their Bitcoin that they put in. Now note that at 10%, that for each personal referral, you can earn up to basically is the max of what you put in, which is 1 Bitcoin at that level, or 0.99 Bitcoin. At the trader level, so that's at the apprentice level. At the trader level, up to 4.99 Bitcoin you can earn on someone's investment. And then, of course, at a senior trader level, there's no limits. You can refer as many personal people and as much money that they want to put in, and you're going to get a 10% in regards to a referral bonus. Now, that's a direct bonus. Now, what's an indirect referral? So an indirect just is somebody who tells somebody who tells somebody else. So if you share it with one person and they say, hey, it's a good idea, look at the kind of gains I'm getting, and they share it with a friend of theirs, at the apprentice level, you can do both yourself, referral 2, 3, and 4, and you're going to get, in relationship to where you are, 3%, 2%, 1%. In regards to a trader, they'll go down 6 levels from you in indirect referrals. So they call it generations. So from you, that would be 6 generations. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, 3%, 2%, 1%, 1% of whatever, again, people are actually putting in as their membership level. And then, of course, as a senior trader, you're actually getting down to 7 generations from you, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3%, 2%, and then 1% all the way to 8 that you're getting. Now, that in and of itself would be incredible, an amazing compensation, but they decided that they really want to put this on steroids. So they've actually put some ability for those of you that want to build a team and you want to be a leader and you want to grow and you want to make other people make money and help others be able to share this amazing opportunity. They actually put team bonuses in place. So as you can see here, as an apprentice, if you build a team, as an override on that team, up to 2 Bitcoin, you can get 8% of the total team override. And on the trader, you can get 9%, a total up to 10 Bitcoin on your team. And again, we'll go over how do you actually get paid these percentages on the next slide. And then as a senior trader, you can actually earn up to 10% team override up to 15 Bitcoin that you can earn. Now, how does that actually work? Well, the way that worked was that's basically on a binary compensation. So basically you have the ability to leverage one on your right, one on your left, and then every time it cycles, you can get compensated. But what we're going to show you here is actually a matrix compensation. And that was thrown in there to be able to have everyone be able to make money and give a sense of urgency that this is growing and you don't want to miss out. And so as you can see here, the power of just getting 3 who get 3 who get 3, you can see it adds up very, very quickly because if you're hearing about this right now, you're hearing about it, and we're still in the pre-launch phase. Unless it's past April. If it's past April, that's when we're launching. We're going to be launching live in April. Well, went into beta at the beginning of January, and actually the testing phase was at the end of December 2016. We're getting a lot of feedback from the field right now to just do the final tweaks in regards to the actual platform itself. And there's very, very quick implementation of any kind of changes or anything that's going to make it better for everyone. But understand that the matrix bonus is going to be there so you can get compensated on every single person that fills into your matrix, depending on what size matrix that you build and what level you're at. There's a small monthly Bitcoin fee, as you can see, of 0.015 at apprentice, 0.030 at trader, and 0.045 at senior trader levels. And so you're able to actually earn on every single person that fills in your matrix And again, that's another way that you're getting compensated just from the growth of your organization. And finally, as somebody renews, they're actually going to be buying another package after their contract goes to the end or it expires. You're also going to get compensated on the renewal of the team. And so the key is that regardless of how you're getting compensated, just know that you want to keep it super simple. And the plan and being a member of Trade Coin Club, it'll allow you to leverage your Bitcoin, because if your Bitcoin was just going to be sitting in a, say, a Coinbase account or a blockchain account or any type of account, chances are it's going to go up just from a speculative value over the year, most likely. However, why not leverage it? Why not have it making you money every single day? And then more importantly, being able to compound that money every day. And then to go one step further, be able to actually refer it to others to get compensated in Bitcoin and be able to actually reinvest that and then compound commissions. Now, that gets exciting, and that's why it puts you in a position where you're able to have a career with the company, to be able to really be a part of it. And so, depending on how many times the compensation cycles through, will determine what level that you're going to be at. So, as a level one, if you cycle 2 times, meaning you have one on your right, one on your left, and you cycle through in regards to your binary compensation, you would be at a level 1 TCC, a trader level 1. If you 5 times cycle in a month, you're going to receive a 5 cycle pin or a level 2. But it gets more exciting as you go up. As a level 3, when you have 10 cycles in any month, you're going to receive a Mount Blanc pen. Now, that's just to give you an example. If you go to level 4, it gets more exciting. Once you get to 50 cycles through the binary, you're talking about an actual cruise they're going to give you. And again, as you grow and you get 100 cycles, they're actually going to provide an international Caribbean travel experience for you. You get to level 6, that's 200 cycles. And again, that's in any month. You receive a Rolex. Now, this gets really exciting. At level 7, you get 500 cycles within a month. You're talking they're going to give you a car. They're going to give you a Toyota Corolla. That's amazing that they're actually going to either give you a car or you can have up to 30 Bitcoin as an example, which is somewhere around $25,000 to $30,000. If you decide that you want to opt in for at level 8, that's 750 cycles for the month, whatever month that is, they're going to get you a Bitcoin, a Bitcoin, a 50 Bitcoin, or a BMW 320. And so they obviously want to promote the growth and the success. If you get to 1,500 cycles in any month, they're going to give you a BMW Z4, then or 100 BTC. It's roughly close to $100,000. If you do 5,000 cycles in any month, they're going to give you a BMW i8 with up to 350 BTC value. I mean, this is a very expensive car. And then, of course, at the highest level you could possibly achieve, they're going to give you a Lamborghini Hurricane, and you're looking at 10,000 cycles for a month. That means you've built a massive organization. And by the way, this is global. This is all over the world. So understand that you're not just promoting into the United States, you're promoting all over the world. So it's a time to really be excited about cryptocurrency, about the future of trading, about the future of your family and what your kids and your kids' kids are going to see, that the money that you think of today, the fiat currency you think of today is a thing of the past. Cryptocurrency is going to take the place around the world. It's going to become the main way that people are able to do commerce. And so when you look around at the big banks, they're implementing blockchain and they're implementing this technology. So we encourage you to get back with the person that shared this presentation with you. Get involved, let them know. Are you the type of person that all you really want to do is just test the water and just get involved as an investor? Fantastic. And that's the first type of person. The second type of person says, hey, look, you know what? I really want to put some investment in this and I know some people I'd love to share this with. And then the third type of person says, hey, this sounds amazing. I would love to be able to make an incredible income, be able to leverage the money that I'm earning and leverage the money that I already have in Bitcoin, and I'm ready to rock and roll. And then for those of you that this is not for you, we appreciate your time. Thank you for taking the time today. For everyone that's actually had the chance to review this, I want you to take care, take charge, and we'll see you at the top.